Still going.
This song sucks. Tap those microphones.
Let's not tap the table.
So that the microphone you hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or just blown
And
out.
who's-
The T-Rex did it in Jurassic Park.
All right, so somebody want to pull up and just see. Looks like we are live. We are live.
Please hold while I try that.
Please hold while I try that extension. All right, we're ready here.
Yeah, it's live.
I think it is.
Yeah, we are.
We're here.
You're on.
Okay.
I just said it.
So are you guys ready for the intro?
Yeah.
Yep.
Make sure our volume is turned down here because I've done enough dumb things this week. Here we go. On this episode of the Culturesmash cast,
Marvel is ready to offend.
Hulu for Hire, the Return of the Defenders cast.
And tequila! Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Shirt off!
Okay.
did you say shirt off?
Yep.
Is that how tequila always ends for you?
Yeah. On my back and the legs up.
Put your feet to Jesus!
Oh man, I stopped it too soon.
Or you didn't.
Or I stopped it at just the right time. You're right. All right, here we go. I love how you're whispering. Here we go. It's the Culturesmash cast, episode 485 for February the 13th, 2019. I'm Stephen Lackey, editor of Culturesmash.tv.
Nicholas Qualls, contributor to Culturesmash.tv.
Tina Heimbaugh, contributor to Culturesmash.tv.
Some child that walked in on the room, contributor to Culturesmash.tv.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
And Nathan Zavino, contributor to Culturesmash.tv.
Another child that walked in on the room.
And local drunk.
But I want to know what walked in on the room means. You walked in. Did you embarrass the room because you walked in on it doing something inappropriate?
I was just walking into random houses, and I walked in here, y'all were like, hey, come on down.
But you said walked in on the room. What does that mean?
I said it on
Shut
your
up.
face.
That's what it
Is everybody getting geared up for their Valentine's Day?
Yes, Jeff Ruby's.
Jeff Ruby's, all right.
Honestly.
Got plans, you
We
guys?
have no idea what to do.
We're working it out.
Locally, the Art House Theater here is showing Audition.
At 9.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so late.
Yeah.
And it is a long movie.
It's the
You're
right
going
time.
to...
Yeah, if you don't have work the next morning.
Some of us have things to
You
do.
know what? I have work the next morning. Not a problem for me.
What time?
Well, some of us have significant
9:45.
others we
Yeah.
actually love.
Yeah.
F you.
7.
Well, just,
Which
you know,
means we have to be up at 5.
take a nap during the middle of the day.
During work, yeah? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah,
Hey, you know what that means? That means you're working so hard that, you know, you have to take a rest. Your
That's
boss
true.
should appreciate it.
So you have to take a rest sometimes on the day after drinking a lot of tequila, is that right?
Yeah! Jose Cuervo is apparently here to make all our dreams come true. The beloved tequila brand now has an all-you-can-drink train experience on a luxurious express ride from Guadalajara to Tequila, Mexico. That must be heaven. If you're anything like me, ready to book, here you go. The discount vacation website, Travel Pirates, is advertising tickets for as low as $111. That is for unlimited tequila. The
Holy
Express
crap.
Premium and Premium Plus price points all include a round-trip ride, open bar, an expert tasting, tour of the Jose Cuervo distillery, and a Mexican
Whoa.
cultural show. The distillery, La Rojinia,
Your story, sir.
is actually one of the oldest in the Americas and has continued to produce the tequila company's famed artisanal liquor for over 250 years. While guests will have a chance to tour the facility and witness the agave process and stroll through the barrel-stacked halls, there are also plenty of other attractions to hit up, like the Margarita Bar.
Margarita bar.
See, I only need 4 tequila.
So
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
I need all tequila.
5 tequilas, 6 tequila, 7 tequila, and
That
some
was-
more.
That was really rough on your
Yeah,
part.
it was bad. Yeah.
It sounded like you had some
No,
already.
you guys would not like me.
I wish I had some.
I become an angry, want to fight everything.
I wanted it.
So
I
what's
wanted
the
I
difference?
become a sex pot. I'm literally
You-
Also, what's the difference?
exactly. It's just like
I'm my little whorehouse.
well, this is like you on eating potatoes. It's the same thing. It's like what is
They
it?
call
doesn't
it-
like to eat
I
a
was gonna
good
say-
potato?
I was gonna say they call that vodka.
That's true. So I want to know what they do to like keep people from going crazy. Like it's unlimited tequila. Someone's gonna die.
I have a feeling there's a hot tub.
That actually makes things worse.
No.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
drink and you get a hot tub, it
yeah.
dehydrates you even more.
No.
No, you're thinking nasty thoughts.
I'm thinking dirty thoughts.
And you haven't even had any tequila yet.
I know, and I really
You haven't
want
even
we
had
know
any
of.
social yet. Or what
I drank
maybe
the can
you
of
had.
social.
All right, so you want to tell us about that?
Well, here we have social. It is a sparkling sake wine. Socialenjoyments.com. It is 88 calories. This is the toasted coconut almond. We also have hibiscus cucumber and some ginger crab thing. Oh,
Wow. The ginger one?
job.
I don't like the
Wow.
ginger one.
You said that, but I made you a cocktail with it last week, and you
So-
were like, wow.
No, you made it with the hibiscus cucumber.
So Nathan just lost advertising privileges.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I should have
I
had them in the first place.
actually made it with the ginger one because it's like a ginger.
Like a Moscow Mule.
Yeah,
Well,
except I
I've
made it like
to it,
a
though.
Kentucky Mule.
It is gluten free, so for those of you that have like gluten problems, it's a great drink for you. You won't get wasted. Like
Oh, now you
tequila,
made it
but-
sound so medical. You really suck at this.
I do, but it's the drink that makes you talk.
It's really tasty drink.
Yeah, well, we need the drink that makes you shut up.
That's true.
I do not disagree.
All right, so let's get into the box office from last weekend. Number 10 on the box office was Miss Bala. It made $2.7 million. It's made $11.8 million so far on a $15 million budget, and it's because Gina Rodriguez is not badass enough.
So 3 weeks and that much.
So
That
are you
much.
saying Miss Bala will not make you holla?
And that's right. Miss Bala is Miss Boring.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it. Number 9 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, still in the top 10.
Still great.
Still great. Little over 3. Wait, am I reading it? A little over 3 million?
You need help reading?
Yeah.
Gross.
It's a little bit on the small side for
Do
me.
you need help being
Yeah,
generous?
it made a little over $3 million. It's made 175
Okay, maybe I'm not stupid.
million so far out of a $90 million budget. Do you want me to do this?
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 8 is Aquaman. It has made $3.2 million. It's made $328.4 million so far. We don't know the budget. Probably less than that. Number 7 is Green Book at $3.4 million. It's made $61.3 so far out of a $23 million budget.
Okay.
Number 6, new this week, The Prodigy at $5.8 million.
What the hell is this? I haven't heard of this.
That's the horror movie that's starring the woman from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, Taylor Schilling.
I've
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
heard nothing about
I've
this.
seen the trailers a few times.
It's not that good.
That's the amount it's made on its opening out of a $6 million budget, so it's almost caught up. Number 5 is Glass, bumped from the number 1 spot. It's made $6.2 million out of a $98.3 million total with a $20 million budget. Number 4, The Upside at $7 million. It's made $85.6 million so far out of a $37.5 million budget. 1, 2, and 3 are all new this week. Number 3 is Cold Pursuit at $11 million.
I hear that's pretty good.
We don't know the budget yet. Number 2 is What Men Want at $18.2 million.
Nathan's most anticipated film.
Okay, I'm excited for it.
It is a budget of $20 million, so it's pretty close there too. And number 1, The Lego Movie 2, the second part at $34 million. That's not a high opening,
No.
and we don't know the budget yet.
I'll be honest with you. I think
Probably more than that.
I think it took too long. I think that movie, the original movie, I loved the first one, but it had short legs.
I think
And-
it took
and we
too
talked
long,
about-
but it also didn't set up for a good other story.
Well,
Yeah.
we talked about last week
yeah, I
how
was
they're a
about
little
to say-
oversaturated.
Yeah, I was
too.
going to say, because we mentioned it last week that they didn't really feel to me need. We kind of got the sequel with the Lego Batman movie, which was really good. And then there have been other Lego
Like Lego
derivatives,
Ninjago.
like
Ninjago. Yeah, it's just
So
too much crap.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird that this one came out. Like I mentioned, I loved the Lego movie.
Me
I think
too.
it was probably my top movie of that year, or at least close to the top. And I had no interest in there being a sequel. I have no interest in this one at all.
I have no excitement to go see it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of sad. The Prodigy, it stands out to me because last week it was exactly at 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So it's on that line. You weren't sure
yeah.
if it was going to be worth seeing or not.
Is it?
I'm
more-
sure it's gone down
To
by
me,
now.
it kind of looked like another like Omen.
Maybe it's just another one of those
I
creepy
think
kid
it took
movies.
inspiration from The Omen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just another one of those creepy kid movies.
Yeah.
And I don't think Taylor
are
Schilling is
creepy.
interesting enough as an actress to carry the movie and make me want to see it. It's kind of like that movie that had, what's her name, the girl that played Starbuck. Was it the first Ouija movie?
I know
that
what
she
you're
was
talking
in?
about.
Oh, Ouija.
Yeah.
The Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica. And I'm like, I liked her in that show, but she's not strong enough to make me go see a crap horror movie. All right, opening this weekend, if you want to see something, is Alita: Battle Angel. It is at 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. Sounds about right. Happy Death Day to You is 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. Sadly, it probably sounds about right. And then Isn't It Romantic is at 68% on Rotten
I can
Tomatoes.
tell
I
you
still want to see
this
Isn't It
weekend,
Romantic?
Isn't It Romantic's probably going to take
It's gonna
the
blow
spot.
up. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Battle Angel's going to win this one this weekend.
Oh,
I think it's gonna fall, man.
It's going to bomb, but it's going to have this weekend. And I think it's probably because these other two movies are not going to be that big.
Well,
But I think also
Actually,
because-
I'm wrong.
Happy Death Day
Happy
to
Death
You.
Day to You is probably going to be the number one movie of the weekend.
because
I
it's had
guess-
great advertising.
It has to, but I've seen Alita everywhere.
lot.
A lot.
A
They've really
lot.
ramped up.
But it's
promotion this
not
I think it's-
see it.
appealing.
Actually, I kind of do. I've been
I do too.
hearing people having fun with the movie.
I'm hearing that it's fun, and I'm hearing that the visuals are like outrageously good.
Yeah, it sounds like the first trailer was just super bad.
The first trailer came out and
the
had
second
those
trailer.
weirdly big eyes.
Yeah, which they've since toned down a lot. So I think the film has been course corrected a good bit. I want to see it. I'm actually way more interested
I
to see it.
probably
now
will
than
see
I
it
was.
this weekend.
Yeah.
I probably will. I mean, it's just to get out and see something. So, in the last couple of weeks, a lot of trailers have come out, and we
That's a couple of days even.
yeah, it's true. So we reviewed a few of them today, pre-show. Let's talk about Frozen 3.
All right, so Frozen 3 wasn't really a trailer, more
mean
of a
Frozen
teaser.
2?
Or
I
2.
mean,
yeah,
it says
Frozen
2.
2.
It says
I'm
3.
like, wait a
That was-
second.
Frozen 2.
Wait, the second one was that horrible short film in front of Coco.
No.
I can agree to this.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Frozen 2 was more of a teaser, but the visual on it, amazing.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like they're going for a more actiony, dramatic feel
Yeah.
than the more sappy, emotional
And it
musical.
looks like it's not going to be your standard damsel in distress. Like the first one kind of was playing on that trope. This one, it does not feel like a damsel in distress scene at all.
Yeah.
It feels like they're all conjoined trying to fight
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Or
Did you say they're all conjoined?
All joined together
Twins!
trying to fight something.
conjoined.
Twinsies.
The only thing, actually, the weird thing, this is, it's not really a part of the movie, the teaser itself or anything. The only thing that really bugged me is I don't like the title. I felt like it should have been Frozen subtitle, not Frozen 2.
Why?
I don't know. It just, I thought it would have come across a little bit better than just, it's simply
I mean,
number
You're
2.
absolutely right. We should have Frozen and then like the Spring Fever or something like that.
Frozen, parentheses,
Because
margarita.
that was horrible.
What was horrible?
Frozen, Olaf's Holiday.
No, but I think it
Ruin
would.
the subtitle with the Frozen genre, so we have to just stick to 2.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Frozen.
So, I mean,
Deep
yeah.
freeze.
I feel like a subtitle would have more gravity.
I find it it's an interesting opinion to have. I'm just trying to find it because I like Iron Man 2. I like that. I'm fine with that.
Well, not only that, and
I'm just
I
wondering
don't-
why it's
Captain
specific.
America, Winter Soldier.
Okay, fine.
Counterpoint.
Yeah.
I have
I like that too.
feeling too,
Captain America, Civil
they're
War.
not going to aim for it to have like a big
Spider-Man, Homecoming.
song behind it. You know, like the first one had Let It Go, Blow Up. I think they'll play off Let It Go, but I don't think it's going to be more of a song.
Let it go, bring it back.
Maybe. But it sounded like the music towards the end of this teaser really was more...
Still going to be a musical.
It's still going to be
Oh,
musical,
yeah.
obviously, but it felt more like old school Disney.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Really?
I can see a little bit of that.
It felt
Yeah.
more like
Frozen 1.
orchestra.
I thought.
Was that not Frozen 1?
Yeah, I thought that was Frozen 1.
Frozen 1 was more of like a campy music type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, like
Frozen
musical.
1 was
One
more like a
song?
poppy.
Like when I think about like Pocahontas and stuff.
Yeah.
Pocahontas had a lot of like drawn
Dun, 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 dun,
out,
dun, dun,
and
dun.
yeah,
Yeah, it
this
had
seems
that-
like it's gonna be
yeah.
more. Yeah.
I don't know the actiony part of it. Something. What was the name of the one with the low budget one with the girl with all the long hair?
Rapunzel?
Yeah, but it's not
Tangled.
Tangled. Something about it felt like it's.
low budget. It had $290 million.
It was on their B grade of those films, though. It was a secondary
I'm
film.
so happy that a B grade film has a budget of $290
What's
million.
Disney?
But it was because it is Disney.
Yeah. But something
They
about it
found that
feels
in
like
their
it's
couch
in
cushions.
that space to me for some reason. And I don't really know why, except that, of course, the quality of CG is so much better.
Yeah, the animation it's really nice to see Disney animation really stepping up every single time. Like they're close to getting caught up to Pixar. Now they're not there just yet because Pixar still has the shadow and light
Well, I mean, they should be.
on the upper hand, but man, their water effects look really good in this.
Yeah, you know where
They're
it's
color toned.
it slips a little bit to me on her ice power. It's just a blue flashy thing. It doesn't look as like eye popping as the rest of it. I actually found it more beautiful when they left the beginning of it, the tidal wave part, and they went into where there was sunlight and leaves and things. I really thought that was where it really shined and was pretty.
I'm just saying, like, the water effects on the waves looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, the fog effects look nice. I'm saying, like, oh man, look at those god rays. They look nice.
I like the antlers.
I think this one's going to go along more the lines of like a Moana, where you just have a strong female empowerment rather
Hopefully
than
it's
the
better than
damsel in
Moana.
distress.
Yeah.
Moana
I
was
really
good.
love
Moana
Moana.
was good.
But it's
I haven't
got
seen
problems. It's got major problems.
Moana was good. That was a great. The villain for Moana was kind of like a cop out, but
Yeah, it's got problems like we're gonna have the second act sad scene.
Tamatoa
It's like, I
was
can't
a
do the
great
thing.
Disney
You can do
villain.
the thing.
Thank you.
I can do the thing. I can't do the thing. You can do the thing. I can do the thing. That like happens twice in the film. There's two scenes. There's two mope scenes.
I can't comment. I haven't seen it.
No.
there's multiple mope scenes.
Yes, there should only be one.
There's multiple mope
repetitive.
scenes in
I just
life.
want half a mope
The
scene.
more mope scenes
I don't want
you
the whole
have,
scene.
Yeah.
it's more
You have your
realistic.
highs and you have your lows. Then there's other things.
You know what the mope scene was in Star Wars when Luke got his hand cut off. You know what? There wasn't a mope scene any other time because that's the end of the second act. That's when it should happen. So imagine them having a sad scene of like, I can't believe Darth Vader's my.
Let's
feel
talk
like-
about the next
I was gonna
trailer
say I
that
feel like we
saw.
have no
Yeah.
opinion because only you guys have seen it. I didn't see it. So let's talk about.
So why
Zach.
do you think they released this Frozen 2 trailer right now?
You think
Because
it's
it comes
because
out
of
this-
this one?
No, I think it's because some other trailer we saw.
Why does one tie to the other?
Because it's
They're both
Disney.
Disney.
It don't matter.
One came out and has had pretty good acclaim. The other one came out and oh boy.
Yeah, but don't you think?
What is the
they
other-
don't want to split the press?
What is the other trailer?
Did you guys see that
Aladdin.
Aladdin
I was
trailer?
trying to transition, but
Yeah.
you didn't take that hook.
Yeah, because it's a crappy transition. You said that before. I don't see why they're mutually like.
I think Disney freaked and they said we need people to get hype about our
I
product.
I think it's because the movie's coming out this year.
I think that
Yeah.
I
they
think
could have released this in June.
okay. I think that
Yes.
Zach's conspiracy theory is a
Agreed.
valid one to
Oh.
jump to. I didn't say it's accurate, but I think it is one that is easy to make that leap
Everybody
to.
Sunday night looked at the Aladdin trailer and went, "Oh my god!"
I also think again, it's coming out in fall, so it is very soon to come out. It makes sense to release a trailer.
Yeah.
yeah, but they just crushed it with their own other movie. They crushed any press they would have hoped for Aladdin, the positive press, is gone to Frozen.
No. Well, the point
Completely
that
separate.
the point Zach was making is it wasn't getting positive press since they released that trailer.
Like
Yeah.
I've heard
'Cause that trailer-
0 positive.
Oh, so you think they released the Frozen teaser to cover up the disaster that's
yes,
Aladdin?
that's what the point he's making.
Maybe.
You go
I
to
don't-
any subreddit right now, and it's rare to find like, well, I think
Yeah,
maybe
I can't
this-
say I can't. You can't use
But
Reddit
you-
with me
but
because
also,
it's,
here's the
Reddit
difference.
is just a bunch of people ripping into stuff
Here's the
always.
difference, though,
YouTube
too.
comments.
And I also think why people aren't excited for Aladdin is we've been oversaturated with the live animation
Yeah,
One a year?
or the live
The-
action.
the-
Yeah, that's
the
too
live
much.
Live action
See,
remakes of
I don't
animated
think that's
films.
entirely accurate. I think there was excitement for Aladdin until the trailer hit.
I don't,
No,
I
because
don't
we've been
give a
hit.
crap about
We
Dumbo.
literally got hit with
Oh,
Lion King, Aladdin.
Yeah.
We just had Beauty
We're
and the
gonna
Beast.
have Little
We had
Mermaid
Cinderella.
soon.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have Little Mermaid.
Dumbo.
We're gonna have
But
101
but this isn't the first time we've
Dalmatians.
seen
So,
stuff from Aladdin.
Yeah.
We've seen a teaser and we've seen set photos, and those seem to have gone over pretty well. They weren't as maligned as this trailer has been.
Yeah, everything
I don't
else
think
has
it
been
has.
like, maybe I need
Yeah.
to see more.
But then the trailer came out, and it's entirely because of the CGI for Genie, and
It's
that's
so
the-
terrible.
The way they
Actually, it's Genie. It's the casting of Genie because
I don't think so.
no,
it's not.
it's not.
It's Will Smith's
no.
face plastered.
No, wait.
CGI.
Here's the
Will
thing.
Smith has been Genie for months.
Yeah,
This is
here's
not
the
new.
thing about
People-
this is any. Well, see,
I didn't
and
know
I see
Will
it.
Smith was Genie
I
until I
did.
saw it.
I did.
I see
Oh,
this
yeah,
all
I
over your
did.
face.
I did.
There's going to be
And
a
again,
lot of
there's
people
been
who.
set photos already. There's
You know-
been an Entertainment Weekly magazine.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. But
Yeah.
here's the thing: anybody who puts their feet into those shoes is going to, eat a bunch of
big
crap
shoes.
because of who played the role before, and that's what's happening. It's not it.
We should
I
just
think,
cut-
I think Will Smith is very charismatic. I think he can be really funny. He can
I
do
think
it,
he'll do
but the
better
look
once
is
the
terrible.
They
CGI
should
We
have
should've
got. They
just
should have
got
got
transitions.
Dwayne Johnson.
No.
Or
No,
No,
no.
they should not have gotten
Oh,
Dwayne
yeah.
Johnson.
They should have
No.
just. They should have got Dwayne,
No.
Dan Castellaneta.
So I don't know who that is.
Dan Castellaneta is the guy who voiced Genie in the animated series and in the second movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, this goes back to our wishes for Batman, too, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with Will Smith doing the
I
character.
think Will Smith will pull off the act when it comes time for him to not be the CGI Genie.
And when they've showed him in the set photos where he's not CGI Genie, because he's not going to look like he looks fine.
Like the costuming looks fantastic for this movie.
And you know what? Honestly, it doesn't look great. I don't care about the CGI. I didn't have a problem with that. It's like, okay, he's going to be blue for a little bit, then he's going to go human. I think the mistake is they didn't show him in his human form at all in the trailer. I think
because that blue genie is iconic.
I get they should have showed both. I understand
Yeah.
that they needed to show blue
The
Genie.
CGI needs work specifically around his face.
Yeah.
The transition between his face and the CGI body is horrendous. It looks
Yeah.
like it's
So-
not
But
worked
they've also
out.
got time to fix that.
I'm no...
I get that,
Well,
but why do
and
you
they
wanna
did
show
that.
it off in an unfinished state?
They
You
did
wear it
this
on
with the
every
Hulk.
single
They did
wall.
this with the Hulk movie. Remember the first trailer came out? He looked terrible.
Yeah.
The movie was still bad.
Yeah.
But they did fix him, and he looked better in the movie.
If
Well,
it
let's
was-
talk
Honestly-
about another character though too, Jafar.
Yeah,
Oh.
honestly, as much as the blue Genie CGI irked me, Jafar irked me more.
Jafar was kind of
Please
bland.
tell me that's an outtake they put in the trailer. Please.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, Jafar to me is that deep, like
Deep,
Menacing.
suave,
very long,
snake, like oil
elongated,
salesman kind
yeah.
of deal.
He's
Like,
too pretty.
He's too
way
pretty.
too pretty.
He's too. There's no real sense of this is a bad guy from the voice alone.
Yeah.
You could tell Jafar was a bad guy in the animated
He
movie.
sounds like he might push me over. He doesn't sound like he's going to stab me in the
He
back.
sounds like a campy sidekick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what kills me.
But if it was me, I'd cast Terry Crews as the genie. That's just me, though.
You cast who?
Terry
That
Crews.
was
Actually,
good.
that would have been really good.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
would
I
have
would do
really
Terry Crews.
enjoyed
Terry
it.
Wait,
Crews.
who's
Terry Crews.
who's he?
He's Sergeant Jeffers. in
He's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's from Expendables. He's
Have you
the.
seen White
Oh,
Girls?
guy, yeah.
you talking
He's
about the
a-
wrestler guy?
He's not a wrestler. No.
Oh,
He's
okay.
really
Have you
muscular.
seen White Girls?
He's the black guy
Yeah.
on the team. If that helps.
I mean, I would
Yeah.
have even taken a Wayne's brother over.
No.
No.
I would have.
I don't know.
I don't know what
think-
I don't know what the issue is with Will Smith over here. I'm fine with him. As
I'm
the
great with
actor.
Will Smith.
I like Will
because
Smith.
the thing is, this character has to be super charismatic and really funny.
The problem
And
with
Will
that
Smith is good at that.
And he's
Smith
both.
is going to play
Terry Crews, I
Will
don't.
Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only seen him in the
He's not going to
Expendables.
play the
He
genie.
wasn't funny though.
He's playing Will Smith. He's not playing the genie. That's my problem.
If it was Will Smith,
Okay, well,
back from,
well,
like,
wait,
Wild Wild
wait,
West
wait,
and
wait.
stuff like that, maybe.
To
But
be
not-
fair-
but what he's produced the
20
last
years ago.
5-10 years, no.
To be fair, if you look back at the genie that we all know, that was Robin Williams being
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
So you can't get
yeah.
mad because
the
he's.
character.
But I'm not mad.
But
I'm
still.
not mad about that. I think if we were talking like original, old school Will Smith, yes. What I've seen of Will Smith the last 5 to 10
Did
years,
After
no.
Earth do it for you?
Well, right.
Okay,
Did,
well,
did
After
7
Earth,
Pounds do it for you?
After Earth was specifically
Did
playing
Winter's
against
Tale do it for you?
I don't remember.
Did
that.
Collateral Beauty do it for you?
I
It's-
also don't remember that
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry.
it's
There's
like-
5 films. He's horrible.
All right.
I will say the casting-
He's great. He's great in Zach's favorite movie.
I will say the
Academy
casting
Award-winning
for
Suicide
Jasmine-
Squad.
No, I didn't like him in Suicide Squad either.
I thought he was
Hey.
fine.
Deadshot.
The casting for Jasmine and Aladdin, though, I think they
Yeah, they look amazing.
they look
There we go.
beautiful.
Except
There's a
why do they have
They
Aladdin
look
fully clothed?
beautiful.
Okay.
But
Both
they
of them
look. But can they
spot
pull it
But
off?
why do
What
they
about
have
their
Aladdin
acting?
fully clothed?
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen a lot of
That's
it.
a
Because
great
they're not
question.
catering to your specific.
No, but I'm saying you're.
I want man nipple, damn it.
No, I don't need the nipples. Just have the vest and him shirtless. What's wrong with a guy
They
being
might
shirtless?
have that later on, like when they're doing the whole street rap
No,
thing.
that's not
But-
how he was, and he was
It
not
doesn't
wearing
have to
like.
look the exact same cartoon outfit that he does
Yeah.
in the movie.
Honestly,
It
I'd
looks
rather
pretty-
see the
Yeah.
embellished costumes that I've seen.
I would
But
too.
now, you know, I want to give Nathan grief because he just is loving on the original too much. But they should expect this when they do live action versions of classics.
absolutely.
They should anticipate people going to that detail because it has happened. I'm
Jungle
not.
Book. They follow
I'm-
Jungle Book.
I'm
pretty
not
much
that guy,
precise.
but I've seen
Not
plenty
the
of
animal.
people.
No, they didn't.
No.
No, Jungle Book
No,
was.
they did.
No, they did.
No, because Ka in the
Here we go.
animated, Ka in the animated was completely evil, whereas Ka in this one was more of like.
All right,
a,
so
No,
let's
they
just
did not
clarify.
follow.
The live action movie followed way more truthfully to the actual
Book.
Jungle Book than it did the actual animated movie.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
way different.
vastly
That
different
animated
from the
movie
animated movie.
Would you consider that animated movie to be like a 4-star film, though?
No.
No, I'm not. But
Would you
the thing-
consider Aladdin to be a 4-star film? Close to it, though, right? Beauty and the Beast is definitely a 4-star film, so there's different sets of expectations.
they also took some deviations of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah, and I thought they were
yeah.
awful. I hated that movie so much.
I like
it's
that
horrible.
they added some nods to the original black and white French film of Beauty and the Beast.
So let me ask
So
you
that
this:
was-
what live-action retelling of an animated Disney classic has Disney done well? That's my
Jungle
thing.
Book.
No, I hated that movie.
They did Jungle Book well. I think they
hated
did Cinderella
was
well.
I didn't like that.
I think they did Cinderella well.
I didn't watch Cinderella.
It's all right at times.
I am. The more I'm hearing about Lion King coming out, I think I'm gonna be really
Lion
happy
King,
with
I
Lion
think they're at
King
least going to try harder than
Yeah.
I mean Dumbo.
because they
was
did
embarrassing.
announce that Be Prepared is going to be in.
Yeah.
Finally, thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, Dumbo looks embarrassing. This looks
No,
Yeah, but-
Dumbo looks gorgeous.
So here's the thing, because I never cared about Dumbo.
I don't know.
Dumbo
Huh?
was never a Disney movie I cared
any
about.
film that has to.
Well, that's a
introduce
generational
children
thing.
No,
That
yeah.
wasn't a generation
to
before.
supplement
I mean,
the
I
main character.
I'm
saw
not even-
Dumbo like little kid. It was
Yeah,
definitely one of
same.
those. It may be a generational thing. I just don't care about
Tell me they're
Dumbo.
gonna have the scene where he gets high again.
I can't wait for live-action Lady in the
They do
Tramp.
have the pink elephants,
yeah,
but
they
it's
filmed
not
that in
him being
Savannah.
hot.
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, they're doing
Oh
a
my
lot.
God.
They're filming
want-
it in Savannah.
I want live action
Lady and the Tramp.
anthropomorphic Robin Hood.
That's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
I really
Wasn't he a wolf?
am excited for Little
Fox.
Mermaid.
Fox. It was a fox, yeah.
Sir.
All right, so what else we got? Child's Play. We saw the
Too
first
early
trailer.
to say fully, but I mean, I'm liking the
That
direction.
trailer,
What?
that trailer was
I
good.
have hopes for
I,
it.
I loved when the trailer came on. At first, I thought it was a commercial on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was just playing before
'Cause it
the
was
actual
really
trailer.
well
Nico's
set
just
up.
chatting away while we're watching. I'm like, dude, the trailer's going. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
like,
I thought that was
shut
the commercial.
Yeah,
That's pretty great.
Well, because it cut. It was like the change. Was like, oh man, that was really good. Really sharp.
I'm excited for. I'm glad they didn't fully reveal
The look of Chucky. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
actually just about to say.
I was
that.
happy for
I
that.
love
agree.
it, but when you see like the outfit getting pulled and stuff, it's like the original stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see his face. I want to see the detail to
You
it.
want to see the face
Yeah, I wanna
hear
pre-Bride
the
of
voice.
Chucky?
And the
Well-
fact that they got Aubrey Plaza to play
Yes.
the mom, which I didn't even know it was her until it like popped up, or like her name
Yeah.
popped up or something. I was like, what the heck?
What's going to suck about it, and this is what's going to happen, I know it already, is they're going to go to all this trouble to not reveal the face in the trailer.
And then it's
And
going
then
to look awful.
One other toy line's going to come out. They're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
they're,
gonna leak.
they're gonna
Storeline's
show
gonna do it. Yeah.
early
Yeah.
because it happens with all the Marvel movies. They don't reveal
it's
something, but
already-
then the toy line gets revealed, and you're like,
It's already
oh,
happened with Avengers Endgame.
But well,
so
here's
something's been
the,
revealed.
well, I don't think.
My problem with this
it's not about
is
me.
inherent to the series, which is just stand on him, man. It's over.
yeah.
Just stand on the doll.
Well,
it's over.
You know, I enjoy some of the original Child's Play movies because they make me laugh, not because it's necessarily scary.
Yeah, they're
Bride
fun.
of Chucky is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Bride of Chucky's hilarious.
Yeah,
I think what also got me excited from the producers of It.
that helps.
That
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
do anything for me.
It helps.
You could literally say from the producers of Happy Death Day, and I'd be like, okay. From the producers of Meet the Millers, and I'd be
It
like-
depends on the level of involvement.
If it said from the director of it, I'd be like, oh.
That's a fair point, though.
Mm-hmm.
You could say from the same cameras used on Avatar.
I don't know. Those cameras are pretty
Now,
good.
From the
Yeah.
Pace
Yeah.
Cameron Fusion camera, which is remember that
From the
trailer?
sound mixers.
Resident Evil
From
5
Academy
trailer. They
Award
said
winning
that.
They
The
did.
Suicide
same
Squad.
cameras filmed on Avatar.
They did say that. Yeah, it didn't help the movie either. For me to be someone who's not like just like ridiculous excited about a doll that kills people, the trailer looked like fun. I'm
It did.
excited
It looks fun.
to see
And
what's
I will
next.
say, okay, granted, speaks to bad parenting on my mom's part, but she let me watch some really messed up movies when I was a kid.
Same.
And I think I was around 6 or 7 when I watched Chucky for the first time.
Right?
And this was like also right after watching like Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. That was the only movie, Child's Play was the only movie that gave me nightmares.
Oh wow.
I remember Child's Play, and I remember Candyman, and I remember Leprechaun, and I was like, okay, these are the ones that like got me at first, and then I graduated onto. Like,
So I was a young, like at the time, for what I did, illegal dude. But my memory of Leprechaun was the first time I got hammered in the theater watching Leprechaun. As a teenager.
Chucky tormented me as a child. Like I was terrified. So,
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go see this one just as a rite of passage of like, all right, well,
Can't
might as
terrify
well.
Let's do it.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, it's funny.
I mean, I'm going to this, whether or not I hear it. It'd be like 2%.
Well, and the fact too,
God,
they changed a little thing. They made it more modern, where it's like
I'm fine with that.
the good
They need
eyeball
to.
scans
Yeah.
the child now, and I'm like, there's toys that do that.
yeah, yeah, they
Yeah.
needed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's awesome.
That's
And I'm
not.
like-
That's not my reaction at all.
And I'm
Yeah.
sitting going,
It's
oh great.
terrifying,
If I
but
see
like-
nieces and nephews with like toys that are skating, I'm gonna be like, oh.
I'm
crap.
smashing them toys.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That toy's going in the closet. That closet door opens. We're done.
All right.
All right, Zach, we talking about movies. What do you got there?
You got the first
All right,
story.
So, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences is under fire as they continue to stumble their way towards the Oscar ceremony later this month. Professionals from several corners of Hollywood, directors, actors, writers, and more are speaking out against the Academy's decision towards the winners of 4 categories during commercial breaks, and then a broadcast truncated recap of those awards later in the
Truncated?
telecast. Is that the word?
Yeah, it's truncated.
Specifically, the awards getting docked during the commercial broadcast are hair and makeup, documentary short, best documentary short, cinematography,
Oh God,
That's such a weird one.
and editing.
Those are big.
oh,
those are big
so
ones.
Those
insulting.
are big awards. So,
So-
you're gonna have sound mixing and sound editing, but not cinematography. Like, you know, you could take all the sound out of movies and they'll still play. But if you
Yeah.
take the cinematography out,
I
they're not
think-
going to play.
I think they're equally important.
Play on radio.
They do.
No.
I agree that this is a huge mistake.
The only thing the only thing that makes sense to me, kind of, and this is coming from someone who makes short films, is most people in the world can't see those films, so it's hard to invest as an audience member.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
I understand the short
Yeah.
ones.
If
Exactly.
they move the narrative shorts into a commercial, also, I would, as much as it pains me as a director, I would understand.
Yeah. Short documentary, short animation,
Short film, narrative,
That
yeah.
makes sense. Editing is super weird. That is a
Editing
very
is
integral.
super weird. Cinematography is
Cinematography
probably the most
also.
weird.
Roger Deakins was the reason to watch the Oscars last year to see if he'd win for Blade Runner 2049.
Well, you say that.
It
but-
was a standing
he was
ovation.
the reason for you, and a lot of people,
A lot
but
of
not
people.
not necessarily like
His whole career, you never won an Oscar.
But sadly-
Everybody's pulling for
sadly,
him. That was
you-
the award to see.
Dude, you know this
It's
is
because it's
true.
done now.
2/3 of the people who watch the Oscars are like,
I
What
want to
did-
know who won Best Actor tonight.
yeah, and what did she wear? What dress did she wear?
But ultimately, this is just a problem of the award ceremony just taking too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this
and-
needs to be an hour and a half, absolute maximum.
No, it
And
can be
you
2
were-
hours with
yes,
ads.
You were absolutely right.
But it shouldn't
about
be-
each category in your theory.
Yes.
Oh.
So my theory on why this is happening. Please put on your tinfoil hats. Where does the Oscars show?
ABC.
ABC. Who owns ABC?
Disney.
Disney. Disney has some films in the Oscar runnings this year. How many films does Disney have in Best Picture category?
I'm looking right
At
now.
least one.
At least one.
Yeah, at least
How
one.
many? How many in Best Actor?
I don't know.
How many in Best
Well,
Animated
you can't
Short?
say like best actor because
Best
One,
director?
at least in
At
Best
least one. How many in cinematography? How many
Isn't
in editing?
Avengers nominated for
No.
some?
No.
What's
How many in editing? How many in
Special
Best
effects, that's
Doc?
in the 4 that
How
are
many in hair?
not are going to be in commercials,
0.
no Disney movies are incorporated in those 4.
Isn't that
That's-
funny that that's the ones that
If,
are
that
I'm
is-
good?
gonna- if I am going to play conspiracy here,
because that's
it.
what you do.
That's what you always do. Yeah.
But this makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Well, and it's the randomness of the ones they chose that makes it make sense because
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna bump best short doc
Well,
and
randomness to
cinematography.
us, but like
Well, and here's the
probably planned for them.
I think
Yeah.
it's crap to do an award
I fully
ceremony and
expected
honor
film.
people if you're not going to actually showcase
Well,
the
Yeah,
honor.
cut
Now-
out the gimmicks that
and
the hosts
yeah,
do and
but
focus on the
they
actual-
also don't
There's
have a
no
host.
host this year.
So what are they going to do? Have a bunch of just random skit
Little
segments
vignettes.
with people?
How about we have an 8-minute sequence where it's just a film montage about, oh, did you know cinema is so great? It's an illusion. 24 frames. It's like, cut all that crap.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So haven't they always had some that were off camera though? Haven't they always had some different awards
they
that were?
basically did them before, but they were like really small stuff.
They were
And,
just
and
small,
they would
small
and they
awards.
would do like a montage of them on a commercial
Lifetime
break.
achievement stuff.
You know-
and they would say like,
You know,
awards-
before the broadcast began,
Yes.
blah 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 blah. These won, and that's essentially what they're doing now with some what I consider to be really big awards. So you have some comments from like really notable people in there.
Oh yeah, like Seth Rogen. What a better way to celebrate achievements in film than to not publicly honor the people whose job it is to literally film things.
Yeah.
Hollywood Reporter.
Because you didn't edit.
I didn't edit.
Yeah.
Spike Lee's editor, Barry Alexander Brown, told the LA Times, "Without cinematographers and film editors, I would be lost wandering in the cinema wilderness."
You had a lot of people. You had like Guillermo del Toro, Alfonso Cuarón,
Well, Spike Lee
Russell Crowe
talking
came out
about
against
it
this.
on
Yeah.
Good Morning America this morning. And,
It's really
I would
funny.
love if at some point the camera people for the Oscars
Just walked out.
Yeah.
yeah, just did something and all the
What are you
cameras
talking
just
about? You don't
pointed
need
out.
cinematography, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, well.
to me, as a director of photography and co-editor, I mean, this is insulting.
It's really insulting.
it's
Yeah.
a slap in the face.
It's
Yeah.
it's
people's hard
direct,
work.
Like,
But I
to me,
will
it's like
say,
pointing
for
directly
all
at you.
those categories, a majority of those films that are in the categories, except for like short documentary, they're all nominated for multiple things in the night. So, I don't know.
That's still,
to me, that doesn't matter.
If you edited for 3 months on a project and you won an award and no one saw it, how would you feel?
It's annoying.
Especially for,
I'd be infuriated.
Yeah.
for one that's
The highest
yeah,
award the
the
United States
Oscar.
has.
It's like, oh, I won this Oscar. Really? I didn't see
Did you?
it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's
It's like going to the World Series and guess what? Your team won. No one saw it though. Let's go to the Super Bowl. Oh, your team won. Who cares?
exactly.
Oh, I'm so freaking heated.
Yeah. But you know, the Oscars, the whole thing, it's that, and now we got that
I thought
pop
you were about
culture
to break
award
the
coming
seal.
next year. It just seems like it's a mess.
Yes.
The whole
Yeah.
thing is a mess.
I don't think they know what they're doing.
It makes me want to just start watching the BAFTAs.
Like,
We'll just watch, you know.
The BAFTAs apparently were really good this year.
dude, I watch these every year. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Oh, I never watch. I just get the recap after because
I know
it's too
you
long.
don't, but
It's too long.
I do, but you're taking 2 of the categories out, which I care about. I'm out. Congratulations, Oscars. You lost another bootleg viewer.
Another bootleg
On
viewer.
a positive note, we had the Grammys this week, and the Grammys were the best in like years.
See, I don't know. I didn't see any of
I
it.
didn't
either.
see the Grammys.
We got the
It was so
Baptists, which
diverse.
were also supposedly pretty good. And
It was so funny.
Spider-Man won again.
And Spider-Man 1.
Spooderman.
Spooderman.
Oh yes, Spooderman.
All right.
All right,
So
you got
what's
the
next?
next story. No one knows who is the
Is
next
that me?
story.
That is
Yep.
you.
Oh, I thought that was after Vika. Okay.
Nope.
I didn't get a full script, so I was just waiting
Oh.
on you guys to tell me where I come
Yeah,
in.
you get so disrespected.
I'm sorry. Who didn't print off a full script?
Ran out of paper.
David.
Ran out of paper.
Double-sided paper.
Well,
You
now
can
that
put double-sided.
Hmm.
Hulu is expanding its relationship with Marvel, that could lead to the streamer maybe receiving some of the canceled Netflix shows like Daredevil, Luke Cage.
We've been talking about this for a while. Yeah.
Craig Erwich, the senior vice president of the original content, says basically Marvel has a ton of titles we'd be interested in, and it kind of just depends on when they're ready and who, most importantly, is going to be behind those things. In the last year, Netflix has canceled 3 of its Marvel TV series, Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage. That leaves the 2nd season of Punisher, which debuted in January, and the 3rd season of Jessica Jones left. This also comes as Marvel TV's big screen counterparts, Marvel Studios, are also developing multiple TV series for Disney Plus.
Sorry.
Nani!
Yeah.
Disney Plus that will star characters from the films including Loki, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Falcon, and the Winter Soldier. Woot woot. Hulu is also about to be 60% owned by Marvel's parent company, Disney, after the close of its acquisition of 21st Century Fox's films and TV assets. Hulu's expanded
Nice
its
edit.
relationship with Marvel, signing a hefty deal for multiple animated series.
Okay. Oh, you wanted to segue into it that way.
Yes!
Nice. She had a plan.
Well, it would have been good if the plan was communicated. But, oh, well.
Love.
Yeah.
That's to be expected.
So from Hulu, on that same note, that several notable creators have teamed up with Marvel and Hulu, including Kevin Smith, Patton Oswalt, and Chelsea Handler, behind
Wow.
4 upcoming Marvel television animated series, which will then culminate in a team-up special event. This sounds familiar. At the TV Critics Association press tour on Monday, Hulu announced 4 new Marvel TV animated series on the way. Marvel's MODOK, Marvel's Hit Monkey, Marvel's Tigra and Dazzler Show, and Marvel's Howard the Duck. leading into a special animated series event called Marvel's The Offenders.
I hate that name.
Yeah, if I didn't know better, I would have said this was an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
MODOK is a egomaniacal supervillain, which is basically a giant head on a floating little body platform.
And while that sounds like an April Fool's joke, we know him.
Who runs technically he runs AIM. So I don't know if this is supposed to be connected to the MCU, because AIM is something that's already existed in Iron Man.
Right.
Patton Oswalt's going to be one of the creatives behind that one. The Marvel and Tigra Show, two air quote woke superheroes and best friends fight for recognition among powered people in LA. That one's being brought out by Chelsea Handler as well as others.
Everything around that show sounds terrible to me.
But the weird thing is that's going to be the first, if it is MCU, if it's like the Netflix shows, which are basically MCU related. Dazzler's a mutant.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're like introducing Dazzler.
If this is the introduction of mutants to the
introducing
MCU, it's just Dazzler in this random animated show.
So terrible.
We also have Kevin Smith is behind the Howard the Duck show.
Which could be mildly amusing.
That I think may be the most interesting. Although I like Patton Oswalt, so MODOK might be okay.
Yeah.
Less famous creatives are behind the Hit Monkey, which is the tale of a wronged Japanese snow monkey mentored by the ghost of an American assassin as he cuts through a wide swath through the Tokyo underground. That one
sounds like my kind of monkey.
All of them are going to get together in a team up, executive produced by Jeff Loeb, who's producing pretty much all of this, in the Marvel's The Offenders series.
Are we digging too deep now, looking for things? This all honestly sounds stupid to me.
Yeah.
I don't want
like a forced project.
It just all feels
except
stupid.
For, I
hate
can see Howard the Duck already being planned, because when Guardians of the Galaxy came out and they had Howard the Duck in the end credit scene, a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, get Howard the Duck!"
It's the only one that mildly makes sense.
I wonder if they'll get Seth Green to voice him too. I mean, it makes sense.
I wonder if they'll have it take place in space, or have it explain
It'll be on
him
Earth.
coming back to Earth,
It'll
or
be
if it's before Earth.
It's going to be the classic story of him getting found stuck on Earth.
I just feel like, I love Marvel and I love a lot of things, but I feel like we're starting to stretch looking for something, And, to me, I would rather see them do a Fantastic Four animated series. I think it'd be great. Or do some Ultimate stuff,
I don't know if I care about Marvel going in the animated adult content route. Because that usually not in the Fox animation kind of route kind of thing. The only one that was when it was being toyed about doing a Deadpool show on FX, that one sounded interesting, and Deadpool definitely lands itself there. And I think some of these characters do as well. I think Howard the Duck does as well.
Yeah.
So that one I could see working. I just don't care about the others. And
I wanted to be excited when I first heard, adult animated stuff on Hulu.
And
Marvel.
I like Dazzler, but that show sounds uninteresting.
It sounds terrible.
MODOK is lame. I've never cared about
MODOK has always been a dumb villain in the MC. MODOK feels like, say what you will, I don't care. MODOK feels like a DC Universe villain to me. He feels like something that should be in Batman. He's so silly. He should be teamed up with the Penguin and the Riddler.
Is silly, and it's very ridiculous. So it's a Marvel property. I'm not really interested.
Aiming too high for these.
I see what you did there.
I'm gonna die tonight.
Probably. I won't have to worry about doing anything.
Like the 20th pun
this is why I'm not going to have Valentine's plans tomorrow, because I'm going to be single tomorrow.
So to the other side of the other part of
is she Marvel offended?
Oh my God.
That was so bad. I'm not even bothered by it. It was just so weak and poor.
Yeah. So the one thing that in the other part of your part of the article that you read, I was happy to hear is at the TCAs, at the Critics Association get together, you've got the head of Hulu saying, "Bring me your shows. I'm going to do them." And I really think that's what's going to happen with something like Daredevil. How can we let Daredevil go when it's so good?
Well, I think it's
just go. Yeah.
Well, I think it's
so.
Still very difficult to get the portion that Netflix controls off.
Next thing you're going to say that they're going to bring back Firefly.
Well, no, that's not going to.
That's never happening. Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, you have a party that is definitely still very much involved in owning the brand. I mean, Daredevil is still a valuable IP for Marvel.
Mm-hmm. They're not
The
going to
others,
let that go.
the others to lesser extents, but Daredevil definitely. And it's not like they're going to stop publishing content around Daredevil. Daredevil just had a new comic start last week.
Right.
I
They could easily take everything from the original series, do a quick reboot in a new season on Hulu.
No.
Because they've got to own their own space. They can't get those 2 seasons or 3 seasons from Netflix. Not for a while.
Yeah,
So-
supposedly the arrangement with Netflix is they can't use those characters again or do the shows with those characters, starring those characters. I'm not sure what
Really?
exactly for another 2 years after the cancellation.
Oh, well, that's not that long to wait.
That's not that long to wait.
Because it's going to take them a year to gear up.
Oh, it would yeah, but it's not that long to wait. But still, the thing that helps the Netflix shows is while we wait like 2 years for a new Daredevil, we have another Marvel show. We have Marvel shows going on like 2 a year, basically. And you're not going to have that regularity if you have to wait for all of those shows to
Right.
to delay like
Because
that.
all we have left is, I feel like there's another season of Jessica Jones coming.
Yeah,
There is,
Jessica
yeah.
Jones is in probably post-production
Yeah,
at
it's
this
in
point.
Which
post-production at
I
this point,
sadly
yeah.
don't care because the most recent season was terrible.
Yeah, I really hope it's more of a return to form to the first season.
I'll give it my 3-episode rule because I like the character and I like the actress. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's see what's coming out on Blu-ray this week. Bohemian Rhapsody is on Blu-ray. It's also
Don't
on...
we have one more story?
Do we?
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
we
we
got
did.
skipped over.
Oh, we don't got to skip it? Who has it? You have it?
Well, it was Catherine's, but I'll take it.
Do it.
Back in the day when we had pagers and caller
Oh, yeah.
ID and all that dial-up internet, we used to do prank calls. Hey, is your refrigerator running?
Yeah.
You better go catch it.
Oh, my God.
Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out.
Well, they all died until this week because Comedy Central has announced they are turning back the clock and bringing back their vulgar puppets from the early 2000s with an all-new episode of Crank Yankers, but this time with a modern twist. Comedy Central announced that it has ordered 20 new episodes of the half-hour series, which first debuted way back in June 3rd, 2002. Just like the original series, it will feature real prank calls recreated with profane puppets. The concept of prank calls feels so dated at this point, but in a press release, the network said the new iteration will be updated for a digitally driven audience. That will include pranking on phone, social media, esports platforms, and any venue where trouble can be made.
Esports platform.
Eastroy.
The original show
There
creators
could
and
be some
executive
good
producers,
stuff there.
Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla, Daniel Kellison, and Jonathan Kimmel, who will also serve as showrunner, are returning to the show, which will be the first project from Jimmy Kimmel's new production company, Kimmelot.
You know what I want to see? And I didn't realize it until just now. But I need to see Vines recreated with Muppets.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
I'd be yeah.
Stop! You almost made me drop my croissant. They were roommates. Oh my gosh. they
Look
were
at all
roommates.
those chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
That's funny. So, have you guys ever seen this show, the
Yes.
original one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So-
thought I was hot stuff back in the day because I was watching it.
You did? Oh, that's hilarious.
Granted, I was
Yeah, just sneak and
younger.
watch
Yeah.
it.
I was a baby.
So it was pretty funny. You had some of the better like comedians out around that time doing those calls, and it was funny. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with phones these days. We still use them. I get so many junk calls every day. It'd still be good. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
So again, Bohemian Rhapsody 4K. Nobody's Fool is out. Valentine Collector's Edition. Plus exclusive poster and perfect
Oh,
time there
nice.
is that, yeah. At Eternity's Gate, we also have the Audition reissue.
It's 2K Master.
Yeah. Fright Night is out.
Yay, finally.
Finally, Horror Express, The Thing from Another World, and the Poison Ivy Collection.
God.
All them Poison Ivy
I mean,
movies.
you could also
Not the Batman Poison Ivy.
Exactly.
I was
The
about to say, I
Drew
would buy that
Barrymore
collection.
Poison
Oh,
Ivy.
yeah.
You could also
Oh,
get
yeah.
Dr. Seuss's The Grinch on Blu-ray 4K and 3D.
Yeah.
You can get The Girl in the Spider's Web. If you want the 4K, you're gonna have to import it in.
Wait, I thought that was
originally.
The Girl in the Spider's Web came out last week.
Yeah.
It was October.
Huh?
It was. Am I reading the right
Yeah,
list?
you're reading.
No, you're reading off last
last
week's list.
week's
I'm reading
list.
off the internet, sir.
Yeah, that was last week's.
Yes,
Why are you putting it in the script?
to throw you off and see if you're paying attention to me reading from the computer. Yeah.
Hell.
All right, so what do we got from comics?
Okay, from comics,
I'll kill
Marvel this week we have there was a threat that was just recorded. So if Steven's
Exactly.
dead,
We know who did it.
From Marvel, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 15.
Do not interrupt the Spider-Man.
Yeah, sir.
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 Avengers No Road Home number 1 of 10. It's a 10-part miniseries. Captain Marvel number 2. Miss Marvel number 38, which is the last issue written by series creator G. Willow Wilson. And then Thor number 10. From DC, we have Detective Comics number 998. Flash number 64. Justice League Dark number 8. Wonder Twins number 1 of 6.
Lordy.
And Wonder Woman number 64. They are not related.
All right.
And in other titles, we have Dick Tracy, Dead or Alive, number 4 of 4. Go-Go Power Rangers, number 17. Rat Queens, number 14. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 91. And Vampirella Deja Thoris, number 5.
So what's this Avengers thing about? The Road Home thing? What is that?
It's a sequel to a Avengers miniseries, Avengers No Surrender, I think was it, which came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
By Mark Waid and Jim Zub. I think Jim Zub's the only one on this one. But yeah, it's basically just it's not part of the main Avengers series. It's just like its own standalone event
That's cool.
series.
Yeah.
I like it because it's its own standalone event series.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not,
why I'm interested.
Not tying in other books. There's not going to be like a Spider-Man Road Home tie-in or anything.
It's like a really long one shot.
No. But we are getting all the tie-ins coming up for War of the Realms in April, and those actually look pretty cool.
So what's War of the Realms?
War of the Realms is the big
It's the summer
Thor
event.
event
Oh, okay.
that's going to spill into everything else.
Okay.
Because all throughout Thor's run, there's been a War of the Realms that's been building. It's been the backdrop for the last 4 years in comics.
Oh, Jesus.
It's finally happening, coming to Earth. And now all the Avengers and all the characters are going to be involved. So it's going to be the Thor book, its own War of Realms mini-series. Issue 1 starts in April. There are going to be tie-ins in Avengers, Spider-Man, Iron Man, stuff like that. The Iron Man, the first issue of the Iron Man arc that's going to tie in looks badass.
Okay.
I recommend people look it up. Iron Man is basically holding open the jaws of this red dragon as it's breathing fire on top of Iron Man.
See, that sounds like some old school comic book.
Oh, it is.
Stuff that I
This
love.
should be on a side of a van. It's great.
That's awesome.
So,
All right. So I know what I'm
before
getting.
we end,
Yes.
I want to have a little in memoriam to the Curiosity rover.
Yeah, Curiosity Rover was
Oh.
confirmed dead today.
His
Unfortunately,
last message was, "My battery is dying and it's going dark."
Oh no.
yeah, that was the last message. I think a few some
Wow.
months ago. That my battery is going dead and it's going dark.
That's so
on the
devastating.
Yeah, and
Look at Tina. She anthropomorphized him.
yeah, NASA
Maybe
was
we
trying
can
to
get a
get
movie with Matt Damon playing.
NASA was trying to get a connection to the rover, and it wasn't working because
Yeah.
they were hoping the winds, because it was in a windy season,
Mm-hmm.
would
They were
kind
hoping
of.
that the winds were messing with the signal, but
Well, they were also hoping that gunk had gotten on it. Winds
Did they
would kinda
not
clean
plan
out
for the
back.
battery to last longer? Than
No.
he
Well, the thing was
supposed
only
to be
last
there for 90 days.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
been going for 14 years.
Yeah, 15 years.
Oh, so they got a lot of
Oh,
use
yeah.
out of that
They,
battery.
they
well-
somehow put a Nokia battery in
And now,
Yeah.
alien technology will harness our.
Exactly. It will become Skynet because of this mistake.
But yeah, I felt
I, for
that it
one,
was
welcome
something
our
worth
robot
mentioning.
overlords.
Of course you
mentioning.
Well, that's sad. Thanks for bringing me down.
You're welcome. It's my job.
Okay, good.
Here's to you, Rover.
It's you, Rover.
It be me.
All right, Nico, where do we find you on the internet?
You can find me on all finer social networks under Nico Scream, NIKOSCREAM. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
Tina?
You can find me at Novidity on Instagram and Cheddar Popper on Twitter. That is CHEDRPOPPR.
All right, Zach?
You can find me on Instagram. I am Master of the Matrix 91. You can also find me on Steam. I am a dangerous mute lunatic.
You can find me on tequilatitty-shooters.com.
I thought you said something else for a second. He almost said something else.
No.
Yep.
No.
Continue.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Nathan Savino, and you can find me at Culturesmash.tv making fun of these jack buttholes.
Boy, you were on the verge of saying
I know.
anything else.
And the friendly sky.
Exactly. So find me at All Things Culture Smash. Mostly use Culture Smash on Facebook, and then Culture Smash TV on Instagram. Family of Fear on Facebook. Still rocking the movie out. We had a random. I don't even know if I told you guys this, but Zach and I we just play around looking to see what's happening. And randomly, we found a YouTube channel where they do like trailer reactions, and they had pulled our trailer and did a reaction to it, which was pretty great. And what was the other thing I sent you the other day?
Wicked Awesome Films, I believe. It's a movie website where they
specific to horror films, isn't it?
Yeah, and they had shared our trailer, uploaded their own version, and apparently there have been over 800 people rating
the movie. Yeah,
Nice.
That is awesome.
So
you
how
guys.
have sales been?
we don't know yet.
Who knows?
We
In
have to
2
wait.
months, we'll get back to you.
Exactly. We'll get back to you around my birthday. Yeah. So anyway, just go there and for the full comic book list and the full DVD, Blu-ray DVD releases, just check Culture Smash TV tomorrow. Guess we'll see everybody later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.